Now, speaking of Luis Arraez, he's actually making an appearance in our next segment.
Spoiler alert.
Our BVP, Ben's most valuable players of the season so far, both leagues. And we do a top 5. So let's get started with number 5. Making his appearance, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez was not on it last week or the week. I don't know if he's been on it at any point this year. Either way, he does now. 398, 105 hits, leads baseball there, a 932 OPS. So OPS is an interesting stat where it combines on-base percentage and slugging percentage.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't slugging, and his OPS still being at 932 is remarkable, especially with he's got 2 homers on the year. One, he does not have, as I mentioned, doesn't have much power. He comes on Flippin Bats, and the week that he came on, until the most recent guest, Jared Walsh, came on, in the week he came on, he hit over 600, and he hit a homer. I mean, the Flippin Bats pod luck is unmatched. So he's back up to 398. He dipped down to around the 380 mark. What a week. What a season he's having. So, yeah, not a ton of power, but I'll take him, and he should get votes, absolutely, as I just mentioned.
Which is crazy when you're like, I mean, he dipped down to 380. With any other player, you'd be like, he's hitting 380. This is amazing.
Send him down.
Yeah.
He's done.
It's crazy. And he's actually the only new face on the BVP this week. So moving to number 4, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, we saw Freddie hit a homer. The one run that Shohei gave up on Wednesday night was a home run from Freddie Freeman deep to left center field. Freddie's hitting 323 with 14 homers, 47 RBIs, and 60 runs scored on the year, all while playing a good first base. I love watching Freddie play. He's at number 4 again on this list.
At number 3, your MVP CC, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll, baby. 298, 16 homers, 40 RBIs, 21 stolen bases. This guy is on pace. I mean, maybe slightly a tick behind in home runs. We could be talking about a rookie season challenging the 40-40 mark.
Whew.
I mean, this guy will absolutely get MVP votes, and I've talked about him a million times this year. He's still in the top 5. He's still playing good baseball. Corbin Carroll, number 3 in this week's BVP.
At number 2, holding strong, Ronald Acuña Jr.
I think this gap is getting close.
Between Corbin Carroll and
Yes.
Acuña?
I think the gap is, prior, Ronald Acuna, and it's not because of anything Ronald Acuna has done. Ronald Acuna is hitting 327, 15 homers, 46 RBIs, 31 stolen bases, close to on pace for a 40-60 season, which has never happened in the history of baseball. So I just think the gap is closing. Just Corbin Carroll's power mixed with the speed, mixed with an elite defense. The guy's doing it all in a rookie season. So I absolutely think Corbin gets some MVP votes if the season ended right now. But right now, it's Ronald Acuna taking that top spot in the National League, which is a bit of a spoiler, but not really.
I mean, not really. Your number 1 has been at number 1 for months now. He was the AL Player of the Week. He is the best player in baseball right now, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, when you have a player that leads Major League Baseball in home runs, in RBIs, in slugging percentage, in OPS, in opponent batting average. He's top 3 in the league in strikeouts on the mound. I mean, he's the most valuable player.
Yep.
And I was listening to Mike Trout speak recently and was talking about the money Shohei's going to get in the offseason and believes it's going to be somewhere between $500 and $600 million.
Yeah. Deserves every penny.
He does, and that's your most valuable player of the league. And when and if that ever changes, I'll let you all know. But for right now, there's no doubt about it. The most valuable player in the game of baseball. Again, I'll mention what I did earlier. After Wednesday night's performance on the mound, his MVP odds are now moved to minus 550. And there has never been in any professional league an MVP favorite this heavy of a favorite prior to the halfway mark of a season. It's never happened. To be minus 550, more than minus 500, to win the most valuable player of the league on June 22nd is one of the craziest things I have ever heard. And we're on the way
But
to
you're not
seeing him win.
surprised. It's Shohei Ohtani.
I'm not. I'm not
No.
surprised. But and neither should anybody be, that he's number one in this week's BVP. So we have Luis Arraez, Freddie Freeman, Corbin Carroll, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Shohei Ohtani.